Hello and welcome to Living World of Darkness, Changeling the Dreaming Venue. Today's scene takes place in Brooklyn because it's a work day and that is what Maxine does on Mondays, is work. And after a rather heated text exchange between her and William about her current foray into the world of graffiti, he told her to stay put so he could come meet her. And so she's staying put.
The William um he will go where Maxine told him to come, which is like it is I think
Work.
the work is it like in the
It's in the Brooklyn Police Department. Yeah, I forget which precinct it is. 30 something, I think.
is it in the lunchtime?
We'll say it's lunch. Yeah, we can meet. Yeah, at some local falafel place.
Okay. William like walks, but it's like, it's the angry William who's walking and Maxine can see it. And he sits. He looks at Maxine. Let me pull the photo. Like this look. That Maxine knows a lot.
Yep. Maxine takes a bite of her falafel.
Is it nice falafel?
It's New York falafel. It is what it is. It's not the worst falafel.
Why? And don't give me lie bullshit.
Oh, I've kind of been on a falafel kick lately, and it's
why? Just fucking why? Like, why you had to put we could have talked about this together, like you and me. Decide a perfect move regarding this approach. Maybe. Kind of, sort of.
She'll chew on her falafel and swallow my perfect mouth. Well, I she seems to be trying to come up with the words, and I'm going to have to roll because I don't know how to explain this in Puka-ese.
let me open a scene just a second. Start scene. I'm writing start scene.
She looks and she's William, I tried to explain my intentions to you a couple of times. The first time, you were in no mood to listen to Puka speak, and that's fine. I think you had an appointment with Amber you were eager to get to. I informed Misha of my intentions, but I guess you haven't talked to her about that. And I did plan on telling you the other day when we were
in front of the dude's home.
We were supposed to meet up. You had invited me to your apartment, but then you told me to take Alice home.
I trusted you with my sister.
And that's fine. I took her home.
Wait for me.
I mean, I got it.
I mean, yes. Yes. I couldn't wait for you, William, because that's the only answer I'm gonna accept.
It did seem like the clock was ticking, and I wasn't quite sure how often you were going to put me off. I mean,
I'm not putting you off.
And she gives a gentle shrug. I hope not. But, it is very challenging to get this one-on-one time with you.
And you said I was like really interested in going towards Amber. I was drunk.
And she puts up her hands like, no judgment.
I'm sure no judgment.
She's very lovely.
So are you.
And she gives a sweet smile. Thank you.
But that doesn't make me feel really happy about what you have done now. Maxine, these people, I know these people. Do you know why I know these people?
They are also tall.
Because I was one of them.
Well, since you seem so taken with me, perhaps I'll make a good impression.
Does she looks like she doesn't give a shit about him being used to be a renter?
She's doing her best to hide the fact that she is kind of nervous. It's not that she doesn't give a shit, it's that she's doing the deflecting thing.
I'm a roll that amazing 5 dice that I have. Perception, empathy.
Okay.
I got no successes after all those amazing rolls with the arts.
I guess I should roll my subterfuge because I could botch. Let me see if I can remember because I don't have subterfuge. I just have manipulation, so that would be 4 dice.
Mm-hmm.
All right. But it's in a raised difficulty, right? Because I don't have the damn thing. So, well, there we go. 2 successes.
You got 2 successes.
Yeah. It's she's just, yeah, maybe like a very sincere sort of, like, maybe they'll like me.
Max, they will like you probably. I mean, you're likable, but the problem is these guys are kind of dangerous. You know what I mean?
Well, that has absolutely nothing to do with why I decided to try and draw them out.
So you heard about the challenge?
I may have caught wind of some things.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
I need your help. Oh. I will accept this challenge. I will make a speech, start walking from Staten Island towards the Barony of Shimmering Dreams.
These names.
Yeah, dumbass names. But I think I will set the challenge with arts are allowed. No treasures. And no mounts. 1 versus 1 fight.
Why are you limiting yourself?
Limiting yourself how?
You teach writing. She just, like, why no mounts?
It would be, I know he's riding a horse. It would be unfair for him.
Oh.
The Kelgar would bite that horse. And then bite him.
I see.
You may not know, but Kelgar can be really fucking fast. I attack 1 time, he attacks 3.
I mean, unfortunately, I've never been on the receiving end of Kelgar's intimidation tactics.
I guess you're lucky.
Yeah, real lucky. Um,
If I win, I will be justified.
well, I think you're justified even before this. Who is this guy? I mean, why does he have a bead on you?
I have no idea.
She just shakes her head.
Someone needs to find out how he fights. I sent Hall.
What do you need my help with?
Calming presence of Maxine Parker.
Oh, is that what I give you now?
Time to time.
And she'll give him a friendly smile. Well, I'm glad to hear it.
Mm. I need your friend to find out how he fights, or yourself as well.
I can.
If Hall couldn't find it, of course.
I'll ask.
His rituals, what he does. I try to do what I do in a really secret way. I'm not telling anybody that I'm preparing for the fight.
She nods. So, in the interest of sharing in this full disclosure, we seem to be having this conversation. Um, I got a response from my messages.
Let's go together after the fight.
There, I don't. Uh, I don't know where to find them. I got a note on goblin parchment. It just said, "We'll be in touch." I didn't get this message at my home. They found me somewhere else.
Where?
You have to promise you won't be angry.
I will try.
I was having dinner with Charles at his apartment.
That's not
And it,
something I can say shit about.
well,
They found his apartment.
they found me at his apartment.
How the hell they entered his apartment?
I don't know. It just, it was there on the doorstep. And it had
These
mine,
people are dangerous.
and it was addressed to a lass.
They know who you are then.
They know who I am.
I wonder how.
Well, I mean, there's any number of skills and arts available to people to find these things out. Um, hell, uh, Kronos,
Yeah.
they could have just decided to see who spray painted things.
We need to. There's three sides at the moment: renewability, renters, and us. And we need to check the common folk with us. Renters used to be famous. I don't know, are they anymore or not? But I don't want to kill Sebastian or the Count.
Okay.
That's what would renters would have wanted. They see nobility. They don't see humans. It was a lesson I learned the second I saw the Baron, a part of, or the Count, his wife and his son. My father has been taken from me. I don't want to take people's fathers from them.
She closes her eyes and just kind of lets that sink in for a moment. Yeah. We shouldn't lose our fathers. What do you want to do about them? Do you think they'll listen to reason?
I will try. There is a change happening here. If I win this fight, I will be justified. And maybe one of the girls in the Staten Island said, they might go for the Staten Island being the governor. Maybe they can listen to reason, and we can say, join us. Let's change the system within the system. While I don't like what we do, this is what majority wants.
It is, we are quite dispersed throughout the various baronies here. And we all seem to be sharing the same message.
I will try to earn Christian.
Have you met him?
Once.
What an impression you must have made.
I think he heard about my speeches and then probably for malice.
Ah. That's, I thought she admired your speeches.
I think she does.
Huh.
You know, one person admires and tells another person and the other person finds problems. This is completely okay. I don't mind fighting with this dude. I will not kill him. I will state the challenge will not kill one of us or end our dreams.
I'm not thrilled about you fighting.
I mean, I'm not thrilled about you doing the thing, but I think we're even now.
Oh, well, as long as we're even.
Oh man, yeah. Cool, right?
Well, it's so rare we're on even footing. You're so much taller than I am.
I agree.
I was trying to tell you, though.
No, I know. I realize now. But you can be more patient in the future, unlike me, who's impatient.
Wait, so you're impatient?
I am really impatient, but I have a strong will.
Well, I will try and get your attention quicker in the future, if there is one.
I mean, there is one regarding to you, but you just, we are like oil and fire.
Oh,
Oil and fire.
very flammable, yes.
Exactly. And I feel like I would do terrifying things. And forget what I want to do regarding nobility.
What, because of me?
Yes.
She looks kind of concerned for a moment. So is this another talk about how we shouldn't be next to each other, or I should keep my
No,
distance?
this is not about them. I'm not keeping my distance from you. You're too cute to be left alone.
No. You know, cuteness drags all sorts of attention your way.
My way?
Anybody's way. You're adorable.
Thank you.
Like I said, box of puppies.
Uh, maybe this guy's a seasoned warrior and kick my ass. Who knows?
Well, I'm not too fond of him just arbitrarily challenging you to a duel for speaking your mind, even if he does fight honorably. His intentions are far from it.
If I fall, they will tell me my speeches were unjust.
But your speeches aren't just about you.
I know. That's the problem. I will be dishonorable individual if I continue talking after that fight and if I lose it. If I lose it and continue talking after that fight, I will be dishonorable.
Well, then we're going to have to make sure you don't lose that fight.
We need to go and fight there. I don't want to cheat. Hall already offered some stuff.
She just kind of looks down at her plate of half-eaten falafel and gives a shrug. Well, of course. You want to fight fair. You're a very, very honorable person.
I am not an honorable person. Honor is a lie.
Well, that's our mantra.
Honor makes you do bad things. I am fair. There's a difference between being fair and honorable. Honor will keep you like Google Explorer. You will be old, bound to tradition that is old.
Comes pre-installed.
The Have you read the Game of Thrones?
Little heavy on the death and blood and destruction for my taste.
You watched it. Oh, see, did you watch it?
Oh, see, I have not. I am vaguely aware that there's a family called Starks in it.
Okay, let me explain. There was this guy who is a lord, and he rebels against the king. The king has seven knights called the King's Guard, and this King's Guard are fighting for the king, who is being terrible.
Okay.
The Lord goes with seven dudes. Pardon, six dudes with himself, which is seven.
Yes.
Towards to find his sister, and he finds three Kingsguard. The Lord says, I look for you in the battle, and the knight says, we were not there. And then the Lord said, we won the throne. Your king is gone. You're a knight of house blah blah blah. Pulled the kids and left. I thought that you would be with them, says the Lord. And the knight says, that knight is a good man and just, but it is not a king's guard. The king's guard does not flee. And they fight. Because those individuals, those three king's guard, vow an oath to defend the king. and the king was a terrible person. Those people who are honorable was dumb, but dumb.
Hmm.
This is why I don't like oath of fealty. Your lord can do stupid things, and you have to be loyal to him.
And here I was, ready and willing to offer you the oath of fealty right here and right now.
No.
Well, just as well. You think it's terrible.
Oath of friendship, though.
Oh, would you take an oath of friendship with me?
Let me think. He just like puts his hand to his cheek. Yes. Like he acts like he would think. Yeah. Yes, I would. But that's the problem. Is the Charles?
Has he been a problem to you since I've made my oath with him?
No.
Has he said anything untoward or threatening to any of your friends or
No.
you? Or
But there will be a day where Charles will be a problem, just like Christian, and we will need to stop him.
or maybe like you when you saw the Baron and the Count, there will be changes. Everybody gets, I think, deserves a chance to change. If if you're willing to adjust your worldview for nobility that have such a complicated relationship with us commoners, then I'm not saying you have to be his best friend, but maybe don't view me so harshly for my
This
connection
was
to him.
this was vengeance, but it turned to justice after I met with my friends and you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying there isn't personal things.
I I know you you and the others have a complicated history with him. And let's be honest, so do I at this point. And
Let's take the oath.
in now in this falafel restaurant.
I mean, you can come to my house at night and we can take it there, you know.
Are you sure that's what you want?
I mean, there are more than taking oaths that I want, but I don't know.
Let's take a walk. She'll throw away like the leftovers of her falafel.
He will join her.
Okay. She'll lead him to she's been going to this botanical garden in Brooklyn lately. There's like flowers from all over the world that are currently in bloom. Sorry, it seemed it would be better to step away from crowds of people to have this kind of conversation.
Yeah.
I'll gladly take an oath of friendship with you. And I just I don't want you to regret taking an oath with me. I'll be your friend.
I know.
Even if you don't like me all that much, I'll be stubborn.
No, you are my friend. You're our close friend. That's why we fight a lot. If we didn't care about each other, we wouldn't fight.
It does get frustrating at times.
It does. William pulls his chimerical sword.
Ah, it's quite the sword.
Thank
have
you.
there.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
Never mind. Um, he will cut his hand. You see, he's already kind of wounded. He was like not showing the scars, but then you realize when he like moves with the blade, you see there was some um pain that he has.
She's going to look where he cut himself and like seems startled for a moment. Just seeing somebody abruptly do that is a kind of jarring thing. She'll offer her hand.
And he will give the blade and offer his hand.
And yeah, she'll cut her hand as well. Her also scarred hand, but it just has the one across it, which is pretty jagged because it wasn't caused by a traditional blade, but something else.
Mm-hmm. He will say the words. I hate this saying these words. These words are dumb. But yeah.
Okay, it's fine. I'd have to look it up to follow along. I don't have it open at the moment. Let's see.
One thing I ask after he is like, he makes the oath.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell that we have this oath to him. Unless if it's going to break any oaths or put you in danger. Or him. Because he is your friend.
And she'll nod and she'll like take some of the blood from her hand and do the zip her mouth thing that she did before. And that's going to be her contract bunk. Bloody fingers in a zipper there. Let's see, her contract's at 3, her pay's at 3, that's a 6. Good Lord. It didn't take. So, yeah. She attempts to do contract magic to show that she's, but it just apparently doesn't want to.
It should happen.
Yeah, she's just like, I'll do my best. I won't bring it up in casual conversation. Certainly.
I mean, you know, like you get mad when people talk shit about Charles. I already get mad when people talk shit about you. So like there won't be any difference.
Well, she nods. Well, I was already ready to take care of old boy who's wanting to fight you myself. So
Shoot him in the head.
look, I'm not keen on people threatening you. I'm well aware you can handle your own, but
And
I just don't like people threatening you. The idea that there could be a day where you're not around really upsets me.
no, we should go to public before I start kissing you.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Whatever will I do?
I think we should end the scene there.
It's fine. And thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. I'll see you next time.